there. Here's something you could do with your child, and it's making a musical instrument. So what I'm going to use is a toilet paper tube, and anything that you can find. You don't have to use a toilet paper tube. If you don't have one, you could put two paper plates together and put something inside that's going to, when you shake it, it's going to sound neat. You could use two bowls, paper bowls, and put those together. You know, anything you have, just think of what you have around the house, and you can put those two things together and make something. So you could also use a paper towel tube as well. That would just be longer than this. So whatever you have. Okay, and then you're going to need to put something inside that when they shake it, it makes a sound. So you could use beans, you could use rice, you could go outside and look for little tiny pebbles, you could use coins, whatever you can think of, and have your child think of that too. Something that when you put something inside of it, it'll make a cool sound, because these things all make different sounds too. So you could make many instruments and put different things inside other instruments and see what the difference of the sounds too. So I'm going to use some beads just because that's what I have, and we'll see what those sound like. Okay, so you need something to put on the end of your instrument that when your child shakes it, it's not going to come out the other end. Okay, so I'm going to use foil because that seems to work well. You could use wax paper, you know, whatever you think would work best. So I have a little piece of foil right here, and I'm just going to fold it in half just to give it a little more padding. And then I'm going to put it on the instrument like this, so it goes around the tube. Now I'm going to put a rubber band around that. Now if you don't have a rubber band, just use tape and have your child tape it up, because kids love tape, and they can just tape like crazy. So now we need to leave this part open, of course, to put the beads in, or the rice, or the beans, or whatever you have. And now you can also turn this into a counting activity as well. So they could count how many beans or beads or pieces of rice are going to go in there. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to put 10 in there. Okay, and then we'll put the other piece of foil on the other end. I'm going to double it over again. Put it on top. Like I said, you can use tape. That'll get your child more into it as well. They can tape the foil to the tube. And then also what you could do as well is your child could color this with crayons or markers or something, just to make it, you know, just to make it a little more pretty. So, and then shake it and sing songs and, you know, do whatever you want with them. So I hope that you enjoy making a musical instrument with your child.